yes, it is a good day, it is a beautiful day, and welcome back to the beautiful state of Utah. Today is the final house update. I never imagined we would actually be finally filming this video. So the house is 99.99% done, which means in less than 5 days, we're moving in. So when I say 99.99% done, there's a caveat. That's the house portion. The garage, the back cave, the basement, they're not done. I'm not really sure when they're gonna be done, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because we can finally move in to the dream house. Now, originally, I had to be out of my rental house August 31st. So my landlord graciously offered me 2 extra days. So we are officially moving out of the rental house on September 2nd. So I just realized there's one more thing I gotta clarify. This is all under the premise, all under the assumption that we're granted certificate of occupancy. Now they always say you always fail your first inspection no matter what, because otherwise the city inspector isn't doing their job. They gotta fail you and then you can pass, hopefully. So if the city inspector is watching today's video, first off, I love you, I support you, and 10 and 10 can confirm you should definitely pass. You should pass me because otherwise I'm living in the warehouse, which ironically is also illegal. So headphone users, just quick one-on-one. Seize the moment, protect your eardrums. Now it should be noted, I drove the C8 this morning, so it is warmed up. And you wonder why in my early 30s I'm already deaf. In the last video I stated that was my final video in the neighborhood, and all the neighbors breathed a huge sigh of relief, but no. We still got one more video, boys, one more. Now you guys know we sold the Urus, we sold the Safari, and we sold the Lusso, and I hate to say this, a lot of you guys know this is coming. Yes, officially, I am selling the C8 Corvette. I am selling this absolutely legendary vehicle. I just realized, like, I don't like jorts. I don't like wearing New Balances. I'm not ready for a midlife crisis. It's sad, but I gotta pay for brick. I gotta buy concrete somehow. This exhaust is so good. It's so good. I realized we need a round 2 just because. So the C8 Corvette is for sale for $125,000. Go. It's so good. $125,000. Now the real reason I'm selling the car has nothing to do with concrete. It has nothing to do with brick. It has to do with a flat plane crank V8. Yes, English is hard, and yes, English is my first language. A flat plane crank V8 is why I'm selling my C8 Corvette. I am chassis number 32, end of October. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I guess you'll find out October. They always say first impressions are everything. I'm gonna be the newest neighbor. We are gonna close the valves and just quietly sneak through the neighborhood. This is absolutely ridiculous. There are so many cars at the house right now. The number of cars at the house is a representation of how much is getting done. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's a bunch in the back, so you can see 2 more in the back. And the house, oh my goodness. I mentioned this in the last video, but the driveway is finished and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, the concrete work is impeccable. Now we went with the one driveway option for now. Someday we're gonna add a second driveway that wraps around the back side of the house for like a boat or a motorhome, but for the time being, this concrete looks absolutely amazing. Like, boys, we got concrete. We sold the Urus, we sold the Lusso, we sold the Safari, and we got concrete. Obviously, I'm being somewhat sarcastic there, but at the same time, I'm not. We have a very special VIP on camera. So James and Craig's not here, but James and Craig are the legends behind this house. I really can't take any credit for this whatsoever. Like, you're the master. You chose everything. Yes, you did. Give yourself some credit.
I presented, and you made the decision.
Now we fast forward into the future about 7 hours. There were so many people on site, I didn't want to get in anybody's way, and honestly, I got a little bit of stage fright, let's be honest, but the house looks absolutely gorgeous. Plus, there's a very cool trick up my sleeve that I gotta show you guys as soon as the sun goes down. This backyard courtyard is gonna be so sick. So the only thing we're waiting for on the exterior of the house is garage doors, and the garage doors are gonna be so sick. Inside sources tell me they are being built right now. It's also my understanding for occupancy, garage doors are not necessarily a requirement. I don't know exactly why that is, but I don't write the rules. I just try to follow them. We're also still waiting on landscaping, but honestly, landscaping don't matter. Grass is cool, but you know what's cool? Concrete. I'm just kind of sort of having like a one-on-one moment with you guys. This is the craziest feeling ever. How is this possible? Like, how did we get here? We've been doing YouTube for 10 years. When I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't know you can make money doing it. I just love cars, I love filming. Never imagined. I cannot thank you guys enough for your support. Like, think about all the shenanigans we're gonna have here, all the cars, all the thumbnails, all the visitors, all the fun. Now, if the outside of the house is impressive, wait until you see inside. So the flooring is fully exposed. It looks absolutely gorgeous. But the kitchen right here, check this out. We just got the lighting installed underneath the cabinets. It creates such a cool ambiance. Of course, we have all the other lights too. And ladies and gentlemen, we We got a dishwasher. So I just discovered that our inspection is tomorrow morning. We got the dishwasher. We even have a refrigerator. And check this out. You guys can't feel it, but that baby is ice cold. Microwave is actually not going here. We have a wet bar upstairs. I'm going to show you that later. That's actually going up there. But we have the oven microwave combo right there that still needs to be installed right here. And then the kitchen is done. I just can't help but smile here in the house. It is so cool. Having the floors exposed again looks amazing. So the cleaners are gonna be here on Friday. They're gonna clean up everything. We also just got the countertops right here, which look absolutely fantastic. We also got the hardware. I forgot about that. We got the hardware right here too, which really, really completes the kitchen. The black hardware looks absolutely gorgeous. We are getting there. We got a ceiling fan too. Check that out. That is the coolest ceiling fan ever. And then check out this ceiling fan. It's super industrial. I absolutely love the design of that. We have the lights right there, and then entering the master bathroom, we got the bathtub. The toilet. Toilet, check this out. So in the last video, we had a different toilet. Check that out. It has a motion sensor, and if you push this button right here, both lids open up. Are you kidding me? Like, is that not the most amazing? And flushes too. Look at that. We got plumbing. Do we have plumbing? I think we have plumbing. Come on, baby. How does this? Yo, what? We got I didn't realize we had plumbing. I mean, obviously, I guess that kind of makes sense. The shower. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't know if I was supposed to turn that on, but it's just so surreal that we are actually moving into this house. Like, how is this possible? In a couple nights, I'm gonna be sleeping here in the master bedroom. You can see they're getting ready to lay down the carpet momentarily. They've started laying the carpet upstairs, and they've also done the carpet down to the basement. It looks so good. Also, the last time I was here, you might remember I was complaining how hot it is. The air conditioning is actually functioning here in the house, but check this out. We gotta get our shoes off. Oh. Dude, it feels like a home. There's something about carpet that is just so homey. There's still a lot of cleaning to do, but it's a house. We have a house, boys. This is so crazy. Like, this view right here is absolutely glorious. I cannot wait for the furniture, the Ferrari on the wall. What is going on? It's also very, very, very hot up here. As you guys know, heat rises, and looking at the thermostat, it is a cool 83 degrees. That makes sense. It's so wild to have this vision, and it finally turned into reality. And to share it with you guys for 3.5 years, you OG subscribers remember, like when I was living with Burlacker, I was living in his upstairs bedroom, in his upstairs office. I was on the computer talking about the design of the house, and now fast forward 3.5 years later, we're here. Like, the house is 5 days away, looking out over the courtyard. How is this possible? Like, the day I bought my Lamborghini Gallardo, and I told people that I bought a Lamborghini before buying a house, and everybody told me I was an absolute foolish idiot. I knew we could do it, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all your support, because we've done it. This is so ridiculous. I know. I use the same 3 adjectives. This is so sick. This is surreal, but I don't know what else to say. Looking down the driveway, out at the mountains, see a Corvette sitting front and center. So now, of course, we're moving from the house to the garage. So as I mentioned, the house portion will be done in less than 5 days, whereas the garage portion, we still got a lot to do. Having that plastic wrap gone is a complete game changer. Like, this glass looks so crystal clear. Like, looking down on all the cars are gonna be so sick. And of course, opening up these doors. So the HVAC guys just came in and they installed the tubing right there. It's really coming together. So the goal for this garage is a very industrial look, and I think that tubing is really gonna tie it in nicely. It's still so crazy that we have power here in the garage. Ladies and gentlemen, let there be lights. Now, as far as an update on the car elevator, I realize I've given you guys so many updates. The car elevator is gonna be installed in 2 weeks. And I realized 2 weeks ago, I told you guys 2 weeks, and that means it should be installed now. But the car elevator momentarily, also the back cave, we're still waiting on electrical installation. Still a ton to do down there in the basement as well. But the main floor garage, the lighting in here is so phenomenal. Now, we still need to figure out flooring. We might do a polished concrete, we might do a tile. And of course, we're also waiting for the deck up there off of those doors. We're gonna have glass walls to enclose this office. The staircase, we're still waiting for railings. So there's still a lot to do here in the garage. But now that the house is almost done, we can focus like 100% of our attention in here. We also have 2 thermostats in here to control both HVAC units, but we also have a carbon monoxide detector that will actually turn on the exhaust fan when it detects carbon monoxide, aka cold startup on a Lamborghini Aventador in the back cave that is gonna generate a lot of carbon monoxide. So this unit right here, this will detect it. We can turn it on automatically as well as manually, and that's gonna be a very, very, very important feature. So the goal for the end of today's video is to do this amazing transition where I snap my finger and all the exterior lights turn on simultaneously. But unfortunately, I can't figure out what light switch goes to which light. And so you and I are gonna walk around the house. We're gonna try to turn all the lights on. Then we're gonna walk outside. And then today's video is over. Now, case in point, there's a lot of light switches, and for me to figure out which they go to is gonna take quite a while. But ladies and gentlemen, let there be light. These lights under the breezeway turned out so amazing, but here's my problem. This is why I can't figure it out, because this switch right here turns them off, but I just turned them on, and so we don't want to turn that switch, but we've got to turn these on as well. Okay, we're getting there. Whatever these are and however you describe them, they turned out so cool. I think, oh, that turned those on, and that. This should maybe, and then again. Oh, there we go, there we go. This is absolutely ridiculous. I am completely out of breath, and I realize not every single light has to be on for the effect to remain. Okay, this is so sick. What? What? Dude, the lights look so crazy. This is a house. Like, we are actually in a house right now. And another thing I gotta show you guys is I have a doorbell. This is so ridiculous. Are you kidding? Like, look at this. What? On the 31st of August, 2022, ladies and gentlemen, let there be light. Ironically enough, 2 years ago on the 31st of August, I bought the Bugatti Veyron. Check that out. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to hold the camera as steady as I can, but I'm legit shaking. The lights look so cool. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. Now, I gotta move out of the rental house in 2 days. Now, even if we pass inspection tomorrow, we get occupancy, we still gotta do all the financing, which is gonna take a couple days. We gotta pay off the construction loan and refinance into a traditional mortgage. So realistically, I still think I'm moving into the warehouse, even though the house is so close to being done. I still gotta go turn off all the lights, but on that bombshell, today's video, yep, is over.